conference report. Item 4, approval of minutes of the meeting of April 30th.
I'd like to make a motion, we defer action.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Item A, correspondence received from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at the 167th Street and Kennedy Avenue.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the digging request.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item B, correspondence received from the Interstate Constructors requesting temporary closures on Columbia Avenue at the intersection of I-90 and Columbia Avenue beginning May 18th, 2015 to complete rehab work on the bridge over Columbia Avenue.
Yeah, they're gonna maintain one lane open and set up a flagman, so that's okay. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve their request.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item C, correspondence received from NIPSCO requesting permission to excavate a small section of asphalt in order to gain access to their gas main at the intersection of McCook Avenue and 169th Street on May 9th, the alley of 116th Street between Atchison Avenue and Myrtle Street on May 13th, and the intersection of Goslin Street and Columbia Avenue on May 14th.
Motion that we approve NIPSCO's request.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item D, correspondence received from the Indiana Utility Pole Authority requesting permission to place wooden utility poles on Willow Court and Ash Avenue.
We are investigating this because I don't think that such an agency exists, especially if it's
In
in
California.
Indiana. Yeah, it's, you know, I tried calling that number and it got shifted over to some other phone number and an answer machine took the information. So I'd like to make a motion that we defer action on
Kelly
that.
Blackett here.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor? Ayes have it. Item E, correspondence received from Sprint advising of the increase in rent being paid for the utilization of a portion of the tower at 518 Fayette Street.
Did you review that, Chris?
E? Yeah, it's just, we had a contract with them and the rate was supposed to go up, that they're gonna pay us, so I just wanted to have the board acknowledge it for our records and then send that to Heather, so when the check comes in slightly different, she doesn't panic.
That's going up to $500 a month?
Yes.
What a great deal.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve Sprint's request.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor? Ayes have it. Item F, concurrence for temporary use of city or county streets or roads with detouring of traffic from the state highway.
Yeah, this is for Leon's triathlon. Since they're gonna have a section of Calumet Avenue closed, they're gonna utilize a portion of Chicago Avenue that's owned by the city. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve it.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor? Ayes have it. Item H, disposal authorizations received from the Hammond Police Department.
You missed G.
You missed,
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
could do H.
you missed G.
G, right.
Item G, correspondence received from the Engineering Department regarding the vacation of Circle Court.
Yeah, this is part of the reconfiguration of the Columbia Center. We don't officially vacate it, but we're gonna recommend to the city council that it be vacated, and then that'll be sent to the council for final action. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve it as presented forward to council.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item H, disposal authorizations received from the Hammond Police Department.
I'd like to make a motion to approve their request.
Second.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. No registration hearing on property located at 7918 Walnut Avenue. 7918,
Norman Wexler. Mr. Wexler doesn't have an address, he apparently lives in a fax machine.
I just have it's not registered in 2014, and I would ask that the appeal be denied because there's no instruction.
So moved.
Second.
motion, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Rental registration hearing on property located at 1138 Morris Street. 1138 Morris. Morning, Senator.
Morning, gentlemen. Morning, everyone. Yeah, 11:08. Morning, Chris. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, this is the property, if you can recall, the husband died, and the left wife and 3 kids, and currently there's an estate pending, and there's a dispute going on between the kids concerning heirs to the property and everything, and it's still in the state right now. The opposing attorney that was originally started on the case left the firm. They've got a new attorney on it now. And so right now, it'll probably be at least 6 months, maybe longer, before we conclude the estate. If I can respectfully ask that we can reset it at some point in time, and at least 90 days so I can give a status to the board concerning what's going on with the estate and everything.
Mr. President, I just asked Attorney Randolph a question. Is it even rented? Is it even renting it?
No, matter of fact, the only one that's staying there, to our knowledge, is the daughter, and it's not being rented. She's staying there free of rent, and that's one of the dispute as well.
Right, and it's, was it rented last year in 14?
No, it's not.
Right, the whole issue is rental registration.
Yeah.
So if, perhaps even if Attorney Randolph could be, somebody could get him one of the affidavits in the basement or show him how to get one, this is a matter that can be resolved as soon as the affidavit is filled out that the property is not currently a rental for 14 and 15.
At least somebody's living in it and maintaining it, that's.
Correct, but
Right.
they're not paying taxes,
Right.
which is why the
Yes,
siblings.
she's a daughter of the deceased as well as the mom, and there's a dispute going on there, but no, it's not rented.
Right, which
I
would,
believe the affidavit would
Not make them
remove
come
it
back.
from the process.
once you fill out the affidavit, then this whole rental appeal issue goes away.
Okay.
You only have to register the rental, it's not a
Okay.
rental, you have to register.
Okay, so I'll prepare an affidavit and
No,
send
no,
it to
go
you?
downstairs, there's a form you fill out.
Oh, okay, good, understood. Thank you.
Chris, you want me to dismiss or just?
Just go ahead and dismiss it, we can get the affidavit to Attorney Randolph in one way, shape, or
Okay.
form, and he can take care of it.
Make a motion to dismiss action on it.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Item K, rental registration hearing on property located at 4931 Talbot Avenue. 4931 Talbot.
He'll be out here.
Morning.
Morning.
Are you Mr. Elvire?
Yes, David?
Rick?
What I have is he's owned it since 2013, he registered in 15, but he did not register in 13 or 14. Was it a rental in 13 or 14?
No, it was being renovated.
So you didn't rent it at all in 14?
No, until, well, December was the first month that they moved in.
And was it being rented in 13?
No. I didn't have utilities turned on until like November, or NIPSCO rather. I think I had water before that.
Mr. President, if it wasn't a rental in 13, we don't need to charge a rental fee. When in December did the folks move in?
The 1st of December.
It's up to the board what they want to do on 14. He is registered for 15.
So you bought it and fixed it up and then you're renting it now, sir?
Yes.
Do you live around here?
Maryville.
So is this the only property you own?
Yes. Well, my house.
Oh, I mean in
Maryville.
Hammond.
Yeah, yes.
So you plan on keeping an eye on it and make sure your renters are taking care of it?
Yes, absolutely.
I can make a motion to waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered at the $80.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you.
You could, do it, pay it today after the meeting, till we get you the paperwork, or we'll mail you something, and you got 30 days to do it.
I paid for today.
After the meeting's over, shoot you the paperwork and you take care of it today.
Okay.
Item L, rental registration hearing on property located at 1466 Truman. 1466 Truman? Good morning.
Good morning. I didn't get my permit last year because it wasn't rented. My family members were living there
How long have you owned the property?
for 18 years.
So 2000,
Well, I used to live there, but I started renting it about 5 years ago, 4 or 5.
Well, Mr. President, what I have is that she's owned it since 2002. She's lived at 4130 Toll since 2008, so it's
6 years, 7 years.
the water bill has always been sent to Toll. Okay, when did you start having a renter that paid rent?
3 years, 3, 4 years, I'm not sure.
The same tenant?
No, I have a different one.
You had what?
A different renter, a different tenant.
So has it ever been registered, Chris?
No, I don't have it ever been registered because they have it going back to 2009.
I have the papers that I registered for the last 3 years. I have to look for that.
From Hammond?
From Hammond, yes. downstairs. That's where I get my permit.
Okay, well, if she has that, we'd like to see, we could probably set this over. Do you think you could
I
have-
can go downstairs and see, because they have a register there.
Well, we want to set it over for a week, or,
Can you come back next Thursday?
Okay.
let's just continue this for a week, because if you register, then you're not gonna have to pay a fine, or.
I registered, when I was I just didn't register last year. But the years before that I rented, it was registered.
Okay, well, just come back, can you come back next week, a week from today, that in case the girl at the window can't find it right away,
Okay.
you won't miss the board of work.
All right.
Okay. I'll make a motion to continue to next Thursday, the 14th.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor? Item M, rental registration hearing on property located at 7227 Wicker. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You didn't, apparently, Chris,
Okay.
1 year, or?
Mr. President, what I have is he's owned it since 2006, he's lived on Belmont since 2002. He's registered on time every year, apparently except last year.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you already register for 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, as soon as I get the notice.
Is it duplex or single family, or?
It's a single family.
No problem, Chris?
No, nothing recorded.
I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee, but you must be registered at the $80.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Same thing, you can stick around till after the meeting if you want, pay it today, or they'll mail you something, and they'll mail you
What do I pay?
$80. You
$80.
can wait till after the meeting, and she'll get you the paperwork, or we'll mail you something, then you have 30 days to pay it.
Would you mind mailing it to me? I still work.
Not a problem.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Item N, rental registration hearing on property located at 7503 Beach Avenue.
Good morning.
Morning.
Chris?
Mr. President, what I have for this is he owes in 2014. The last time he was late was in 2009, and he paid the late fee at that time.
Yeah, I missed the 14 fee, and I've had the property, the renter I have now, she's always in the rears, kind of fighting for the rent every time, but she's a good mother, has 3 kids, she's very meticulous and clean, so I'm working with her so she can catch up. And I just missed the 14 deadline.
So it's just a single family?
Single family slab house.
Oh, okay, that's on the corner. I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered at the $80.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Sir, may I suggest you get a lawn service, have her keep that property up a little bit, you got a lot of weeds growing through that fence.
Yeah, I
right
know.
on the corner of Main Thoroughfare, you need to pay a little more attention to your yard.
I want to get a new fence so that we can eliminate the weeds growing up in that chain link, just get a wood and
That would be
so we clean up. I know it's a
Make sure you get a
corner.
permit for the fence, so we get it in the right spot.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Ward.
You can pay it today if you'd like after the meeting, or we'll mail you something, you got 30 days.
I'll wait in the mail.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Item O, rental registration hearing on property located at 3526 170th Court. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir?
Mr. President, all I have for this is that he did not register in 2014.
How long have you had the property, sir?
I've owned the property since 2002, but I started renting in '09. I think it's '09.
Oh, you live there and then you moved to?
Yeah, I've registered every year, but this year, in '14, I don't remember getting a notice. So and it's not a bill that I've actually, I actively think about. So, when I realized that I did have outstanding balance, so I talked to another friend of mine who was renting in the same complex. So, when he told me, I came down right away and I tried to pay it. But of course, by then I had missed it, and it was
Is this a
late.
duplex or a single family?
It's a single family townhouse.
Yeah, 14, we had notices. I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered at the $80.
Yeah,
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you,
All right.
sir.
thank you.
You can pay it today, or they'll mail you something.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Item P, rental registration hearing on property located at 3506 171st Place.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Totally my oversight, and I've rented it probably about 5, 6 years and paid that rental, and I got the check back this year saying I didn't pay last year. I looked through all my records because I thought for sure it was paid. Couldn't find any proof, so.
Chris?
Did you register in 2015?
Yeah, they sent it back to me. They mailed me back the checks that I didn't pay for 2014, so they wouldn't take it.
So you tried to register it, but they sent you the check?
Yeah, I sent a check. I did the registration for this year, 2015.
You said they sent the check back. Did they,
Application and a check, and they said because I didn't register in 14.
they say you tried to register it, but they sent it back to you?
Yes,
Okay.
but I missed 14 altogether because I looked through my records
No,
because I thought.
I agree with that, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know why we would ever send money back.
Okay.
We do because it's not gonna be the proper amount. I can't take $80 when the actual 580 is what's due.
No, for 15. Did you
No,
send, was 15 on time?
The other guy
Yeah.
registered it for 15.
And usually if they come in, we'll let them register for 15 while they have the appeal.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna charge them late for 15
I got you.
until we get this resolved.
So he owes for 14 and 15.
Yes,
Okay.
All right, how many units is it?
one.
Mr. President, I make a motion to waive the late fee for 14 and 15, let them register.
So moved.
Motion second. All those in favor? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You can wait till after the meeting and pay it today, or they'll send you something in the mail.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item Q, rental registration hearing on property located at 6750 Holman Avenue. Morning. Good morning, sir. Chris?
Mr. Sutton?
Yes.
Mr. President, I have it as 3 units, he owes for 14, and he's been on time every time prior.
Got anything?
I was got behind and just a little short.
Did you register for 2015?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you still registering or renting the basement apartment out?
No, you guys took it away.
Well, I'm wondering why it's 3 units, and I remember being on the inspection, closing the basement apartment down. So we didn't get into the second, main floor and second. So I see it's 3 units, you're registered 3 units, and it should only be 2, if that.
No, there's 3. There's a first floor and 2 second floors.
Okay. We might have to-
I stay in one of them.
Right, okay,
Okay, so he only needs to register 2.
right.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
So out of the 3, you live in one of the 3?
right.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee on all 2 of them, but they must be registered at the $80 each.
Motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You can pay it today after the meeting, or they'll mail you something in the mail. It's up to you.
All right.
Item R, rental registration hearing on property located at 3824 Toll Avenue. 3824 Toll.
Is this the one that was gonna be late? Somebody called, remember upstairs? They said
This
they were
person's
gonna
coming from Beverly Shores,
be late. They said that one of them called, they might be late.
about 30 minutes away.
And the other one lives in Munster, so I'm gonna say Beverly Shores is the one that's gonna be late.
We could pass it till the end of the meeting and see if they arrive. We have to go.
So noted. Item S, rental registration hearing on property located at 1647 175th Street.
I think I paid since '09, and I have no idea how we missed 14. Do you guys still send notices, or?
Well, 14 we didn't, but now we do.
Oh,
We
okay.
did 13, we did 15.
That's probably why I missed it.
Well, the best thing to remember is tax day every year is April 15th, and that's when it's due.
I just put it in the calendar now automatically because we were getting the bill previously.
I have that he didn't register in 2014, and he was late in 2011, but that's.
I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered at the $80.
Motion? Second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, you can wait, you can pay it today or wait till after the meeting, it's up to you.
Do you have a lot more?
I mean, maybe 10, 15 more minutes.
I'll just stick around.
Item T, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearing fee set.
Nobody here. July 9th. I'd like to make a motion to set these for July 9th.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item U, specific findings of fact and decision. Chris,
I'm sorry, where are we?
finding of fact, item U.
You?
U.
Oh, I would just ask that the board of works approve it, please.
Motion?
Second. So moved. That's my, whatever her, she said.
Ayes have it. Item B, property located at 4839 Elm Avenue.
Mr. President, if you recall, this is the long-running saga of this debate, which has been going on for now 2.5 years without any resolution or hearing. At the last meeting, a motion for another continuance was entered. At that time, Mr. Saliga, the inspector, had indicated that there had been absolutely no attempt to make any contact with him from the last hearing, which I believe was in February. And he'd asked that the board just please affirm the decision. Mr. Foster sent a motion today explaining in great length the reasons why it's been pending for 2.5 years. I would just ask the board to take it under advisement and issue a written finding at the next meeting.
So moved.
Motion?
Oh, so this is not it?
Motion?
Oh, second.
All those in favor? Ayes have it. Item W, website maintenance agreement with Greenleaf Web Studios.
Mr. President, we had a contract with Greenleaf Studios, I believe it was back in 2005, and we are just now updating the records because that previous one had expired. It's the web, or,
So you want us to approve the
Internet
new
stuff.
contract?
yes, I'm going to approve the new contract. It's basically an extension of the old contract.
So moved.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item X, correspondence received from Hammond Parks and Recreation requesting J.F. Mahoney Drive become one-way traveling east for the Diamond Elite Volleyball Tournament on May 16th and 17th, 2015.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item Y, correspondence received from Mr. Dan Walzak requesting a no turn-on red sign at 169th Street and Parrish Avenue and a four-way stop sign at 167th Street and Nevada Avenue.
I'd like to make a motion that we refer to Gary Gleason to do the warrant study.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item Z, correspondence received from the First Baptist Church of Hammond requesting permission to close a portion of Oakley Street from Sibley Street to State Street and Oakley Street to east on State Street to the parking lot for their annual teen conference Monday, July 13th, 2015 through 10 p.m. on Thursday, July 16th.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the request.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item AA, correspondence received from St. John Bosco School requesting permission to close the 1200 block of 171st Street from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. on June 9th, 2015 for their field day.
I'd like to make a motion to approve their request.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item BB, garage sale permit submitted for approval.
We should approve them all with this one. I'd like to make a motion to approve them all.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item 6, any matters before board members?
I have one matter. I've got a disciplinary action sent to us by Deputy Fire Chief Kevin Margraff, and I'd like to make a motion that we approve it.
Motion? Concur?
You're gonna have to concur.
Concur. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Any matter before board members? Item 7, any matters before department heads or the representatives? Any new business, any old business? The meeting is now open to the public. Anyone from the public who wishes to address the board?
I would like to see if I could request the alley closed off for May 17th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. for my son's birthday party.
What's the street address?
1468 Truman Street. Truman,
Truman. What day do you guys get garbage pickup though?
Thursdays.
Okay, so it's not gonna interfere with garbage
No.
pickup?
It falls on a Sunday, I believe.
Do you need barricades and things like that?
Yeah, just on one side.
Send it to Stan?
Now, is anybody?
All the neighbors,
Right, is there anybody who can only access the garage from the alley?
Have all your neighbors, have you talked to all your neighbors?
Yeah, I just need, because I live almost on the corner, and my neighbor doesn't use his garage, and the other neighbor, he actually moved, so he's not there. So I just need it from the, on the corner to just the next door neighbor, so that half the other alley could still get to their garages.
Send it to Gary?
that's this weekend, right?
No, the next weekend.
Oh, next weekend, so there's plenty of time. Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that we refer that to Gary Gleason to provide you with the proper barricade.
We'll need some info, if you have. You can give it to him.
Motion?
Your phone number on there and everything?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye. Thank you.
Ayes have it. Anyone else from the public wish to address the board?
Yes,
Yes,
good
sir.
morning. I'm asking, good morning, my name is Norman Wexler. I have a little rental property on Walnut. I'm asking for a one-time waiver of the penalty. Somehow I missed the payment last year and.
Are you 7918 Walnut?
Correct.
Where were you at 9 o'clock?
I was coming here, I had called to speak to,
Absolutely.
So this
Ye-
person's not late.
We thought it was another person.
no, it was me, I had called, it was an accident, and anyway.
You got notice.
Okay, very good, sir. Just asking for a one-time waiver of it. I've got it set up on a computer now, so it's automatically paid. I've taken care of the 15th, and I'm just hoping you'll let us go one time.
All right, Mr. President, I only have that he didn't register in 14, and I have it as 1 unit.
That's- Yes, sir.
And it's registered for 15?
Yes, and paid.
I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee for 12. Do I have to rescind my other motion?
Yes, we would rescind the motion to dismiss the appeal, because now he's here, and we would do a motion, once that first one was granted, to approve the appeal for $80 per unit.
Well, that one we did.
I rescind my motion like she said in my other motion.
Motion? Motion?
I'll second both.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Thank you.
sir.
All right,
Thank
Mr. President, then it turns out 3824 Toll is not the person who had called late. According to Inspector Nick, she filled out an affidavit showing it was not a rental.
Yeah, we have a decision from regarding item R for a 3824 toll. On April 17th of 15, per Board of Public Works decision dated 4/16/15, owes $80 for 1 unit in 2014, must be paid within 30 days. So it seems that we've already come to a decision on item R. She's already had a hearing. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if she asked for more time or whatnot. I would probably set over, I don't know if we should dismiss it until it gets paid. She still has 10 days to pay and register at that waived, with the late fee waived. If she fails to pay within those 10 days, then I'll revert back to the late fee. Thank you.
Anyone else from the public wish to address the board?